What's up, everybody? Jamal Garch, episode over here, coming to you guys with a deck tech. Finally, it's been a while, only because my camera sort of is not working anymore, but it's gonna get started. It's a deck tech, obviously. Um, it's Rug Delver, and I think it's going pretty good. And I might be playing it this Friday night. So let's go and get started with. First off, with the instant sorceries. For your spells, or for your dig spells, you run 4 Ponder, like every deck should. And then I run 2 Thought Scour and 2 Faithless Looting. Reason I run Faithless Looting is because it's because I run Miracles in the deck, 4 of, but it's whatever, I hate them when I draw it, and in the graveyard, and there's a combo later on I'll show you about. Then for your counters, you run 4 Mana Leak, like every Delver deck should as well. Just a basic counter. 4 Vapor Snag. It's a tempo deck, so it should be easy to bounce something and then swing through. Just gain a huge momentum off of them, playing a big thing, and you just swing it in. You run 2 Bonfire and 2 Thunderous Wrath. Those are my only 4 miracles in the deck, and they all are pretty good. Bonfire, if you don't know what it does is let it focus in for a second. Here. Crap. Okay. Bonfire deals X damage to target player and each creature he or she controls. It's for 1 red and 2 X, but if you miracle, it's just 1 red and 1 X. And against any aggro deck, that's just amazing. And the Thunderous Wrath, it's pretty much a 5 to the face. And yeah, it's a game finisher. You can set it up with the Ponder, which is really good. For your other non-creature spells, I run 2 Runechannel Spike, because I also run Invisible Stalker, and with all these incidents and sorceries, it's gonna fill up pretty quick. And then I run 2 Noxious Revival. This is what I was talking about. Having Faithless Looting, play Faithless Looting, discard a Miracle. Hopefully we draw a Noxious Revival in the process. And then, beginning of your upkeep, you can go ahead and pay 2 life or pay a green to go ahead and return one of these miracles to the top of your deck. Now for your creatures, I only run 15. Oh, by the way, I run 22 instant and sorceries, 2 artifacts, and 15 creatures. So let's get it off with the creatures. Delver of Secrets, everybody knows what it does. If it's instant and sorcery on the top of your library, you flip it, it's a 3/2 flyer on the other side. And then I run 2 Invisible Stalker, which is for 2 mana, 1/1, unblockable hexproof, and 2 Mare of Averbuck. Now, you might think that Mare of Averbuck is not that great, but in my testing, it's pretty amazing. Sure, it has a target on its head, but if it doesn't get answered, or if it gets answered and I can mana leak it pretty easily, I can Vapor Snag it to my hand, or I can return it to the top of my library. But all my creatures are human in the deck, and having a 2/2 Stalker is pretty insane by itself, but only 2 though, because it does have a big target on its head, and 2's a pretty good number. Now it just gives +1/+1 to other humans you control. And on the flip side, other werewolves and wolves creature you control get +1/+1, and at the beginning of your end step, put a 2/2 green wolf token onto the battlefield. Now with another creature on the deck, it goes pretty good with it. For your next card, I run 4 Snapcaster Mage. I just got my 4th one last FNM, and 4 Snapcaster Mage is good. Like any Delver deck should as well, and it's a human, so it becomes a 3/2 with Mare of Averbuck. And then for the last card, I run 3 Huntmaster of the Fells. Huntmaster of the Fells is just such a good card. What it does on the flip side is, let me go and turn it really quick. But It deals 2 damage to something and 2 damage to target opponent. And fact of being a human, and it's also a werewolf, it gets on the flip side or this side of the my rubber book. Now, it's just insane. It has a lot of synergy in the deck, and that's it, guys. Let's go for the land really quick. I run 1 forest and 1 mountain, only just because with mana fixing and stuff, and there's not enough mana for colorless mana. I would run a Kessig Wolf run and what's it called? The thing that gives things flash. I run 9 Island, 2 Cavern of Souls, only 2. Like I said, there's not a lot of room for colorless mana, but this does provide any mana if you name humans, and most of the time I will name humans. And then I run 4 Sulphur Falls, which gives you blue and red mana, and then I run 4 Copper Langorge, which gives you green and red mana. Now, I was debating on running 2 Hinterland Harbors for these 2 cards, and I just don't have Hinterland Harbors. But let's go ahead and get to the sideboard. Now, the sideboard probably doesn't have to be the same, but the sideboard doesn't have to be the exact same because your meta is probably a little bit different. You run 1 Warhammer Master of the Fells, 1 Batterskull, 2 Surgical Extraction. These 2, hold on a sec. These 2 are meant for life gain stuff. Side them against any other aggro deck like Delver, Zombies. Same with the Master of the Fells. This one is against any Undying creatures, any control deck, and Wolf Run. 2 Pillar of Flame. Against any anything that has Undying, or you can just set it in for other aggro decks, I would say. Probably take out the Thunder's Wrath. 2 Ancient Grudge for artifact removal. Ancient Grudge, it's pretty insane, honestly, I could say. I run 2 Negate because Watchet Bomb is a really good card against me, since almost half of my creatures flip, most of my creatures flip actually. Counter that Ratchet Bomb or something before they can do anything. I run 1 Flash Freeze against red-green aggro and Kessig Wolf Run. Any red or green spell you would say. 1 Autumnsville. It's only to do, or to, it's not for your creatures because you have Cavern of Souls, but you can play it for your creatures, and it's mostly for miracle cards. And yeah. 1 Naturalize to get that enchantment out of the way. Oblivion Ring, Curse of Death Soul, stuff like that. And then for the last cards is 2 Zealous Conscripts. Zealous Conscripts is just amazing. Steal Planeswalker and then ultimate it. Steal Titan, I guess you would say. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Chillmargaret777 again. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I do a lot more deck techs from now on.